in Northern California.
And those last couple, Sacramento not doing a good enough job maintaining contact on his hip off those screens. That time, Keon Ellis went underneath. When he's already hit three, you can't go underneath the screen for a guy like Klay Thompson. You got to hug that hip and chase him around.
5th all-time in made threes in NBA history. For Steph Curry, #1, more than 4,000. Ellis's three, and that's goaltending. 21 points, 17 of those have come in the last 9 minutes. He had a rough patch, late first, early second, where he went 0 for 5 from the floor, but right now Davis is the leading scorer in the game. Here's DeRozan off the bounce, well defended. Shot clock at 4. Levine. Good defense, Christie. Levine, though, swishes it through.
For that, Valanciunas and Lively got tied up earlier up the floor, and it just went on for 5 or 6 seconds. Eventually, you got to blow the whistle.
DeRozan. Martin stays with him. Shot clock at 4. DeRozan trying to break it down. Scores again from the mid-range. Took a shot to the face. Count the basket, goaltend by Gafford. And
That's one of the keys, right? It's just making sure that it is a quick start to the game, and they've come out with the proper intention and focus and attention to detail.
Yeah, up by 6 right now. Keegan Murray thought about pulling one, looking to run that 2-man game with Domas. Oh, Phoenix, they get scrappy with it here. Bar now gets to the elbow. Back out to Sabonis. 3 balls. Kevin Carter now on the floor for Keon Ellis. Being 10 early points in this game. Here's Carter's first touch. 5 on the clock. Oh, Carter rifle one.
70. Wow. So, you know, Keon has really done an excellent job. Wasn't even in the top 50 last year and has just excelled in terms of amping up his defense and impacting that end of the floor.
Great job by Monty McNair and the staff. That's like found money when it comes to Keon. Nice little pass out. Domas already got 2 of those things. Make it 3.
So good for Doug Christie coming in off the bench, and Doug talking about his time in the G League and just saying, hey, we wanted him to go down there. The minutes are so important, but he wanted him to focus on the defensive end, picking up full court, and also being responsible for running the offense. And so it really has helped him because he missed the first 34 games of the season with that shoulder injury.
JV, oh man. Nice spot. Ellis for the bucket. Here on NBC Sports California. I'd like to take the time to shout out all the people behind the scenes as well, Katie, that make us look good and bring you at home some of the best pictures. Some of our camera operators, Chevy, Kevin, Jared, Oliver, Joseph, Damaris, Martez, Lance, Brian, Bill. Cast of nearly 100 behind the scenes as McDermott, yes sir, laces.
What you want. And it has truly been a home court for the Clippers. So you talk about slow starts, but the Clippers 30 and 7, beg your pardon, after an 0-4 start. Kings up against it coming out of the timeout. 5 to shoot for Levine. DeRozan in the corner for 3. Not much of it. The Clippers have somewhat struggled. Right back in this game, down 2. There was a 2-for-1 opportunity as well. DeRozan. 5 to shoot. In the corner, it's Murray for the 3. Ahead of the horn. Murray for 23 of the 31. Zoo is out there, has been quiet. In fact, in the first 2 games against the Kings with Sabonis on the floor, Zoo took only a total of 17 shots. Sabonis, the mid-range shot, knocks it.
Officials here to give him a prize at the end.
Yeah, we'll give them a prize. All right. Oh, empty trap after all that. Norm misses a couple of free throws. We saw that the other night as well. Song remains the same. Clippers are out in front by 6. 4 minutes to play in the 3rd. Levine. And now Valanciunas tries to straighten up on Zoo. Fades and fires. What a shot by Valanciunas. Carter picked up by Bogdanovich. 4 to shoot. It's a deep 3. And the rebound belongs to Murray and the Kings. And a 2-for-1 opportunity. Valanciunas this time shouted by Harden. Rumbles across the lane, gently lays it in. Derek Jones Jr., 5 off the bench. Nice way to start the fourth quarter for the Clippers. Sabonis. Clippers defense on the two-headed perimeter monster for Sacramento has been on point. Carter's forced to fire up a deep three, and it's good.
Caught looking at the ball, and as soon as he turned his head, Levine was gone.
Levine coming off of that 43-point game against Detroit. DeRozan out top. Joker was at the level. Ellis second side. Inside. Valanciunas with the turnaround. Got it.
Jordan, well, I guess he didn't get past him, really. But at least he picked up the foul.
Here's Levine guarded by Straga. Great ball fake inside. Sabonis one more. That's the hot guy. He is hotter than entire week. This is the 18th straight year of ESPN's coverage. Out of the timeout, Levine. Off the elbow to Sabonis.
Sacramento has to get Levine and DeRozan going. They haven't scored in this third quarter.
Tough step back three. Levine with a tough bucket.
But J.B. Bickerstaff, I mean, Detroit is a completely different team. And Trajan Langdon, with some of the moves they made, bringing in more veterans. I mean, they've been a tough out. And Cade Cunningham has been, I think, spectacular all year.
See him on Sunday in Milwaukee on ESPN. Good feet inside. And Lyles caught a body and one.
You combine that kind of skill with his strength, I mean, you're not moving him.
Gordon picks up Levine. Loading up on the boxes and elbows. Levine got into the paint. Sprays it out to Ellis. Over Joker. The float game is pure.
Sasser has been productive as 3 assists and 3 points. Sacramento took the timeout. They're suddenly down 14. They beat the Cavs in Cleveland last night. DeRozan top side of Sabonis. Dribble hands to Zach LaVine. They give back to Sabonis to the basket. Leaning Glasser's. Oh, his hand was touched by Sabonis. It will be Sacramento's basketball. Pistons lead him by 8. Sabonis hands to Zach LaVine. The bounce to DeRozan. Rises and fires and fills it.
The main issue when you have a guy like DeRozan and Sabonis, the guys getting a little bit, DeRozan's been in the league 16 years, so they can stay healthy, boy. They're a really good basketball team.
Certainly has a more veteran feel to this club, as here is Levine. He is a familiar face along with DeRozan. They played the last handful of seasons in Chicago as Sabonis with a good pump fake got Mobley in the air all season long, really for the last handful of seasons. What a home court advantage here in downtown Cleveland.
Yeah, no doubt about it. The fans have really been ultra supportive, which they always are, win or lose, our Cavaliers. And they've been treated this year with just excellent basketball play night in and night out. More to come.
DeRozan picked up by Mobley. Shot clock dwindles. Pass finds Levine, and the former Bulls teammates hook up for 3, and we have a timeout.
The
guy who complains that games take too long, you want more things to be
shorten these games, put these reviews. It's ridiculous. It's too long.
6.5 to go here in the first. Good to see Ty Jerome back on the floor. It's the last 5 games dealing with a knee injury, and DeRozan gets inside. Levine off to Sabonis. Once again, Sabonis has all day. That time he missed the 3. It's batted toward Ellis, and the Kings reset with a fresh 14. DeRozan backs up. Sabonis flashes. He wants it in that post. DeRozan, however, will take a mid-range jumper and score. He's doubled. He's nearly knocked down, but he finds Allen. Allen hooked over Sabonis, but can't get the roll. Ellis. Uh-oh. Did he get it off in time? The quick hands. Lyles got popped in the face. The paint has been no place for the weary tonight.
It's getting more aggressive, too. The Cavs are turning up the heat, trying to be more physical.
Sabonis dunks. biggest lead for either club all night has been 7 as Hunter had that ball go through his hands, and the Kings have a chance to take the lead. DeRozan backs in on Garland. Last King lead was at 39-38 with 7.5 to go in the second quarter. Monk looks for an opening. There is none. Sabonis now. Sabonis backing in on Allen. And he gets caught for an offensive foul. Oh, boy. DeRozan strides over the timeline. Quality road quarter here for the Kings. Kings are looking to stay in that play-in tournament mix. Entered action in 10th place in the West. DeRozan, long distance from 3. 18 threes on the year.
Tonight? Oh,
that would be a record. Ellis bounces off to Sabonis. We approach the midway point of the fourth quarter. Levine poked at by Allen, off to DeRozan. DeRozan late in the shot clock. He's going to have to force this up. Oh, brother.
Boy, defense was really good. Almost had him in that corner. Just don't let him get it back up. You get him with that ball on the floor, you're going to be able to get it from or deal with him. But he's strong. He gets it above his waist. It's either an offensive foul or a foul.
Sabonis from the nail, off the Lyles. Now it's Ellis. Ellis returns it up top to DeRozan. DeRozan has 3 seconds with which to work. He shakes, he fires, and he hits.
Knocked down the last few threes. We wanted that one. That was a good-looking shot. Now come back to defend. Give another opportunity. You got to stop this basket. Can't let it happen.
DeRozan took a bump from Garland. 8th clock feeds Ellis. Ellis back to Levine. Levine, I don't think he got it off in time. It's going to count for now.
Screen. Lyles for 3 off the catch. Valanciunas with the offensive rebound. Levine with a good jab and stop. Activates the DHO and steps through. Dipped up and in by Diabate. Sacramento has about a 6-second difference between the shot and game clock as Ellis brings it up against Simpson. Charles Lee calls out the Charlotte defensive set. Here's DeRozan against Bridges. Gets the switch. Skip pass to Murray. What a dime. Right on time. Sabonis with 24 and 11 tonight. Off the elbow. Levine. Back to Sabonis. One more good ball movement. Carter sprays it back out. Monk with 4 on the shot clock. They got to get busy. Malik says, I'm the best man for the job, and gets the lefty floater to go. Games. Shooting 48%.
It really makes you wonder what those, front driveway games must have been like back in the day, right?
Yeah. I put my money on Dell. Just on the.
I have a feeling he was a parent that didn't see the value in letting your kids win.
That's his range now.
But Keegan needs to be the guy that needs to solidify the starting lineup.
Yeah. What was looking promising at first is not. And I think it's the addition of Zach LaVine and DeMar DeRozan. Chris, there's only so many shots that can be taken.
Monk, left-hand layup. You said, Drew, before the game, there's not a lot of guard help, if any, coming off the bench. So there's going to be nothing but post players replacing guards in this game.
Hey, well, listen, elbows and boxes, they're not shooting threes. They're doing pass.
Ooh, Sabonis.
Defensively, because of the struggles of the Kings shooting the 3-ball tonight. Only 5 threes.
Jordan Poole's got 21. Sabonis just recorded his 56th double-double, which leads the NBA. Jab step, trying to work on Sarr. Spraying it out to Keegan Murray.
DeRozan misfires on the 3-point play. Kings get it back for another opportunity. Sabonis over to Ellis. One more. They swing it around DeRozan. Great footwork, and he cashes out at the...
In terms of their rim protection tonight, it has been a focus, and they have done a good job of executing.
Without Miles Turner, too, one of the top shot blockers in the league. DeRozan against his rook with the Raptors. Well, his shooting coach and got that 60-degree ball flight with the index finger release, which has really helped his three-point shooting.
And when you look at his three-point shooting, I mean, a massive improvement here in Indiana from his time in New York, and it has become a part of his game. And obviously, Rick Hahn.
6'9", 245. In for the first time. To Levine. Pulls the trigger over Batazze. Got it.
Keegan now with 9 points. Avdia lost it. Here's Keon Ellis. Scoot Henderson just checked in. Here's Tomas. Working on Dwap Reed. Shot clock now down to 9 as Keegan saves it. Got to get busy here, Tomas. 5 now. Sabonis into the strong hand. 4 of 13 from behind the arc.
And the Kings, just great communication and coverage on the defensive end, talking to each other.
Seven. Butter time, as Doug Christie calls it. Time to get busy. DeRozan got it. 58-45, 4:03 to go here in the second.
Zone defense, a 2-3 action by this Blazers team. This is something that has been known to give the Kings problems at times.
Mar now got to get busy. Shot clock down to 3. Got the contact. Boom.
DeAndre Ayton, kind of, you know, a big thing that is missing for them this evening.
Got 8 now. Also have Jeremy Grant missing tonight for the Sacramento Kings. No Jake Arabia. He's dealing with that left thumb soreness. Levine now sitting on 27. Zach, the floater off the glass. Free throws forthcoming the rest of the way from Portland. He's doing a solid job there on the old glass. Defensive glass, excuse me. Yeah.
Huge advantage on the boards. They're plus 12 tonight overall. And, you know, Tomas with 17. That obviously is a major contributor.
Murray. Oh!